Hello, darlings. It's still a Monday, and I just chanced upon this thing. And do you guys remember the early 2000s, like the radio hits, such as like Nelly's It's Hot in Here, Snoop Dogg's Drop It Like It's Hot, Gwen Stefani's Hollaback Girl, and Justin Timberlake's Rock Your Body? I forget what it kind of playing in my head, but then I have to look that up later. But anyway, of course you do. I mean, hello, these were like the jams, and they were blasting in all of them speakers, especially in the clubs. And guess who produced these songs? The prolific songwriting duo, the Neptunes, who are now, sadly, battling each other over the group's name with Chad Hugo. Chad Hugo is one half of the Neptunes with Pharrell Williams. Chad Hugo is accusing Pharrell Williams of quote unquote fraudulently seeking sole control over the trademarks. It has to be noted that the two have been friends since childhood and were inducted in the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2022. Wow. Can you believe that? I mean, hello, the two childhood friends have come up and showed out. I mean, dreams do come true. However, in a legal action filed last week by Chad Hugo, his attorneys are contending that Pharrell and his company is attempting to unilaterally register trademarks for the Neptune's name, all to himself by himself, which obviously Hugo's camp says violates their long-standing agreement that they, Hugo and Williams, split everything equally down the middle. Imagine 30 years of friendship, the peaks they've climbed together, the valleys they've had to trek through, the swamps and the thunderstorms they've had to power through. Man. Anyway, let's continue. Per Hugo's attorney, Kenneth Freundlich, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I think I really did mispronounce that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Quote, by ignoring and excluding Hugo from any and all applications filed by the applicant for the trademark, the name, the Neptunes, the applicant, Williams, has committed fraud in securing the trademarks and acted in bad faith, unquote. For his part, Williams, in a statement to Billboard, through his rep, said there was never any ill intent in the disputed trademark filings. Further, he says that they have reached out to Hugo on multiple occasions to share the ownership and administration of the trademark and will continue to make that offer. The goal was to make sure a third party doesn't get a hold of the trademark and to guarantee Chad and Pharrell share in the ownership and administration. I mean, right? Who would want that? Like, we've seen plenty of duos or musical acts who've parted ways over such things, such as these. However, Freundlich, Hugo's lawyer, disputes that characterization, sorry, saying, and I quote, if Pharrell truly intended to include Chad in the filing, he should have registered it in both of their names or as a partnership and not in his own name only. Okay, well, hello, there you go. That's valid, valid, valid. He has a point. So the issue is that there are three separate applications um, to register the name the Neptunes as a trademark. One covers the use of the name on music streams, another for music videos and other content, and then the third covers live performances. All of these, all three, were filed in 2022 by PWIP Holdings LLC, which is Pharrell's company that also owns such registrations for his band NERD, his Miami based Good Time Hotel, and numerous other brand names connected to him. Hugo's attorney contend there was never any intentional attempt by Pharrell to reach out and acquire input from Chad Hugo, and that nothing, either written or oral, provided by Williams or PWIP Holdings, Williams's company, gave Williams the unilateral authority to register these trademarks. And while Williams's camp is fully aware of their co-ownership agreement, that sharing never actually happened, partly because Pharrell's company insisted on onerous business terms that would deprive Hugo of proper control and compensation. Now, it has to also be noted that the petition did not specify what exactly these onerous terms are. Those are per Chad Hugo's attorney. Wow. As the world turns, sometimes friendships are broken due to simple disagreements that fester and scab over. And sometimes it is the greed in all of us that propels us to seek the other side for the greener grass. Hopefully, hopefully that's not the case in this. After all, if it's to go the course of another group, a singing duo, Simon and Garfunkel, you know, Bridge Over Troubled Waters, um, Sound of Silence, it may never be mended. And I hope for the case of Chad Hugo and Pharrell Williams, they come to a an agreement, an agreement that is amenable to both of them, that is agreeable to them both, that gives them both, equal shares, equal powers to the group name and everything else that comes with that. Anywho, darlings, if you're not already my YouTube friend, do you think you would mind being my my YouTube friend and adding to my subscription list, my itty bitty subscription list? I am working towards getting 200 subs. I know, don't laugh at me, but small steps, right? Hello, I started with 0 subs and now I have 142. So don't laugh at me too hard. I mean, you can laugh at me, but just not that hard. And also, remember, you are all kinds of fabulous, and there's nothing else for you to do but be your fabulous self. Also, leave some grace for others. I know, it's hard, I know, but try to remember to leave some grace for others. As well, you should also remember to always journey in gratitude. Darling dears, I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope to see you soon in my next streams, videos, and until then, stay fabulous. Toodaloo for now. Bye.